Off and rolling this morning. Woke up at about 5:20, 5:30, and on the trail by 6:10. So nice smooth morning. Got to enjoy my breakfast. It's amazing how much more time that you have in the morning when you're not making hot coffee. I just throw my coffee in my water bottle, shake it up, and I am ready to ingest caffeine. I've been climbing for a while, and I finally made it up here to the Squaw Valley ski resort, which is pretty wild. I was told there was a ton of snow up here, and it doesn't look too bad right off the bat, but obviously it's been shut down for quite some time because there's not enough snow up here. But it's pretty wild up here. But yeah, apparently just a month ago, there were people bailing out up here and like taking the gondola down because of how sketchy it was with all the snow and rocks. And it looks like there's a little bit of snow left. So we'll see how this descent goes. A lot of people are saying that it's super sketchy and rocky, but oh well. On today's lunch menu, we have a snickerdoodle complete cookie, snickerdoodle, and an RX bar. So speaking of an RX bar, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Chica and Sunsets, who sent me a box back in South Lake Tahoe. Chica and Sunsets have a YouTube channel called Appalachian Trail Tales, and last year they thru-hiked the AT and I followed them on their hike. Then this year they are following me on my hike. Chica and Sunsets did like I think almost a daily video, so they vlogged their entire hike. Thank you so much, guys, for sending me this and a bunch of other stuff. I ended up splitting it up, and I carried half of it out this time, and then I sent the other half ahead to Sierra City. Looks like I have made it to Donner Pass, famous for the Donner Party. I'm not gonna go into the history of that. Look it up. Long time ago, a lot of people ate each other, survived, pretty crazy. Hopefully I can get down to this little restaurant, and they're supposed to have some food. And I don't know where I'm gonna go tonight because this is 30 miles for the day. And I think there's supposed to be some camp spots, like point something from here, but for now, I'm gonna go find something to eat. Whew. Just got done eating at the Donner Pass ski lodge and restaurant, and was it so worth doing another 30-mile day and then hiking. It's only like a quarter mile down the road. But got a awesome quesadilla with chicken in it, and I got a grilled chicken sandwich. And if you're a PCT hiker, they give you a free beer, but not any beer. They give you a 40-ounce King Cobra malt liquor. So today is off to a pretty fantastic start. Trail's been pretty smooth, really beautiful. Somebody told me a couple days ago that there was no snow on the trail north of Donner Pass. So I am now north of Donner Pass, and so far so good. A little patch, but no real snow. And I can walk right behind it. So yeah, gonna do a little bit smaller of a day today, camp for the night, and then the plan is in the morning to hike into Sierra City, pick up my resupply box that I sent myself, grab something to eat, charge my phone, and keep heading. Just got done with some lunch, drying out all my stuff because condensation was crazy last night. I guess it's because I was camped next to that like pond and got service, so just got done watching some videos on YouTube. So yeah, today's shaping up to be a pretty awesome day again. Not too bad. Nice blue skies, service on my phone, drying my stuff out, taking a break. Life is good. It is right at 5 o'clock and I've done like 25 and a half, 26 miles for the day. So I think that I'm going to cut it off here and make camp. Pretty wore out after doing a 31 the day before yesterday and a 31 yesterday. 25 is all right with me. Plus I only have 16 until I get into Sierra City. Today was a pretty decent day. This happened. I don't know if you can see my shoulder here, but my shirt ripped quite a bit. Pretty massive rip, and a couple of them. I think the fabric is just old and thinning out and finally ripped, so I'm gonna have to order another one of these Silver Ridge shirts and have them sent somewhere up the trail and grab it. I'm off and rolling this morning. It is a Tuesday. I have about 16 miles to Sierra City. The post office closes at 2 p.m. I have a box waiting at the post office. So, time is of the essence, or of the virtue, or however you say that thing about time. In other words, I'm trying to boogie to Sierra City before the post office closes. Made it to the road and walking down into Sierra City. I'm gonna get down here, see what's going on, grab my box, get a little bite to eat, and hang out for a minute. Well, I had a good but short time in Sierra City. Got down there, didn't get a hitch. Got my box from the post office before they closed. Went to the general store and got an awesome chicken sandwich and onion rings. Hung out with a few other hikers, charged my stuff up, got a hold of Snuggles to let her know that I'm alive, and yeah, hit the trail again. And now I have a massive climb out of town, so something like 4,000 feet straight up. Well, it's kind of switchbacky, it's not too bad. Look at this. Northern California. Yeah. Home sweet home for the night. Look at the lake. Yeah. And the spot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ended up being 26 miles for the day. So 3 hours in town, 26 miles. I'm pretty happy with that. Check this out. Somebody left an old stake behind a long time ago, and either they hammered it into the tree or the tree grew around the stake, and yeah, that's a perfect anchor point. How cool is that? Good morning, like usual, off and rolling. Woke up completely just soaked with condensation, sleeping next to that lake last night. Everything was just wet and sticky, and it also got kind of warm last night, so It's already getting pretty warm this morning, so I feel like it's going to be a hot day on the trail, which I'm not really looking forward to. But summer is finally here, and I'm finally out of Antarctica, back in the high Sierra, so I guess it's just something I'm going to have to deal with. There's a deer right outside my tent. It scared the hell out of me. It is a beautiful morning, nice and cool, but I feel like it's probably going to get pretty warm again today. It's June. It's the end of June at that, so we're creeping into July, getting up into Northern California. Elevation's going down, heat's going up. Really hot outside right now, but I just got like in this little nook in this switchback, and it's like an air conditioner because of all the water. It is so hot today. It doesn't help that I've been climbing a mountain for about 6 miles, 7 miles, 4,000 feet, so it's a good thing there's all these springs. Can kind of wash off a little bit. They're nice and cold too. It's just crazy how you can go from like the high Sierra to you know, it being insanely cold every day and snow and just freezing high elevation to just being insanely hot and sweating to death and getting dehydrated real easy. Total polar opposites, and just like one right after another. I feel like that's the PCT's thing. It's like one extreme to the next, just over and over. The trail itself is pretty easy. Good terrain, but it's like the elements are just like one extreme to the next, which is kind of fun. So if you're wondering what was with the silent treatment last night, when I got to camp, there was another tent spot there, and there was already somebody there. I got there pretty late, so they were in their tent. I didn't want to bother them, didn't want to make too much noise, trying to be respectful. Good camp etiquette. So that's why I wasn't narrating much and saying much. Been coming down this mountain for about 5 miles, coming into Belden, or at least the road to take me to Belden. It's apparently only like 0.2 off of the trail. It's a little resort, I guess. Supposed to have a restaurant, a little store that I can probably resupply at, and hopefully a little shower house that's supposed to be like pay shower. But I've been coming down this massive mountain for quite some time. To give you a little example or a little kind of insight into how much elevation this is, I think it was almost 7,000 all the way at the top, and I'm going down to like 2,500. Been a while since I've seen railroad tracks. Actually, I think that the last time I seen railroad tracks is the first day I was on trail. Now I just gotta find out where the trail goes. Looks like I have made it to Belden. Not really what I was expecting. But hey, as long as they got food and a place where I might be able to shower, I like it. Well, ended up having a pretty decent time in Belden. Totally different than what I expected. A lot more hiker friendly than I thought it was going to be. I actually thought it was going to be some sort of like upscale resort, but had a pretty awesome sandwich. Got to do a little bit of resupply and get a few things out of the store, kind of expensive, and hopped in the shower for a couple minutes and kind of washed my clothes and showered off at the same time just to get some of this sticky crap off me. So I'm gonna do about another 7 miles for the day, headed out of Belden and up this insane climb. Beautiful morning for a climb. So just now finishing up with this monster climb out of Belden. Yesterday when I left Belden, it was late, it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I got 7 miles up the climb and then camped last night. Got into camp pretty late, so that's why I didn't really film a lot. Ate, just went to bed. And then this morning, woke up to 6 point something miles to the top. So a monster climb. It's like over 7,000 feet at the top. It was under 3,000 feet down at Belden. So one heck of a steep climb. I got pretty much all the steep stuff out of the way. This morning's been pretty cruisy and absolutely beautiful. Supposedly it's supposed to get up to over 100 degrees like by noon today. So hopefully I can get this climb out of the way before that happens. I should definitely be done, and hopefully it's not too bad. Tomorrow is town day, going into Chester, and today maybe if I'm feeling really good, I might actually hit the halfway point. So the halfway point was only like 20 something miles from where I was camped out last night, halfway to PCT. So you may be wondering, Darwin, why the hell are you eating with a stick? Unfortunately today I lost a really close dear friend. The spork that I've had for a very long time, probably since 2014, my Sea to Summit Alpha aluminum long handle spork, I think that I left that at my lunch spot today. So if you're out right before Chester on the PCT and you randomly find a long-handled aluminum spork, please contact me. That thing has been on every single hike with me, and it has fed me every single meal I've ever eaten on a long-distance trail. So pretty sad. Obviously I'm gonna have to get a new one, but until then, I fashioned a stick, and yeah, that's what I'm eating my dinner with.